It's always Charizard, and I'm sick of it.
It's because Charizard, man.
Yeah. Charizard the best.
He's not the best.
He is the best.
Charizard the best.
He's not.
But
He is.
so they showed off a bunch of different Dynamax forms, and they have ones for the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And I just love the fact that Let's Go Pikachu's Dynamax form is just original fat Pikachu.
Seriously,
It is
it's
all
amazing.
it is.
Can we talk
It
about
is-
Meowths, though?
I hate it. It looks so stupid.
Long cat.
I hate it.
Very long cat.
Yeah.
Like, Pikachu's like, oh, okay, that's a cute callback. Meowth. Wait, guys, what the fuck?
That's the,
That-
you know. That was the drugs finally kicking in. Like, they had some good designs, and then, like, at the peak of the creative portion of their high, they made Sirfetch'd, who's amazing. And then then they lost the buzz, and Dynamax Meowth came out of it. Robert Downey Jr.'s Doolittle.
Oh,
The-
did you
The
see
accent
the Reddit,
is the thing.
Uh-huh.
See the Reddit stuff.
No.
Wait, what?
The Reddit stuff surrounding Doolittle. There was a dude that was working on a production company, and he just started releasing information. So
Oh.
the director was a piece of that clearly was out of his league and did not know what he was doing and
Oh, great.
micromanaging everything. So they would be shooting for the day, and the people would go, "So where are the animals going to be placed? Because we need to know where Downey's going to be standing, so we can place the animals there in post." And he goes, we'll figure it out. Just get this shot of shooting."
Hmm.
Great.
And there's like 5 stories of that.
We'll just
Interesting.
we'll feel it out. Great.
The dude ended it with, I don't know who the production company is that they brought in, but if they can make it even watchable, they all deserve a raise. So he's thinking this is gonna be a dumpster fire.
Interesting.
I'd believe it, which would be very sad for Downey. I feel like he'd just kind of be annoyed.
Who cares? He doesn't care.
Oh, he doesn't.
Need it.
He's-
This
he's
dude
made his
is
money.
doing. This is a passion project out there.
Yeah.
He's just like, whatever, friggin' dog movie, polar bear, let's rock it.
Yeah,
He don't need this.
He's set for life.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's 100% done.
If they just go, this guy's eating 5 devil fruits, nobody wants to see that. Because it's such a
you
drop
say
from
that.
the Oda quality.
You say that.
You say that, BG, but we got Jinbei fans out there.
You have
Pumping
Jinbei
they fist.
stands out there. People who stand
Everybody
Jinbei.
wants to see SS5 Goku.
Everybody's waiting for that next one.
I think people just want Super Saiyan 4 back.
No, definitely. It's the best form. It's the best form.
It's the best form.
I just
But
so
nobody-
on that
Go
note,
ahead.
you guys just put out as the first episode of A New Revisited.
Oh, it was so fun. It
Was it,
wasn't
DA?
fun at all.
Was it?
I got so angry, and I'm like, I hate feeling this way. Then I just got drained of energy. I'm like, well, at least I know that I'm not a murderer or anything. It's like, all right, take me in, officer. I did it. 'Cause I just got drained for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I gotta keep the energy up, and I'm just like, oh, BG, go on a huge rant. And BG's like, well, that sucks. Pause, look at me. I'm like, I'm done.
Oh no.
Take the ball, BG.
Oh no. No, sir.
You
Because,
dribbling the rest of this shot clock out, my friend.
The issue with that was you went 4.5 minutes. We played about 20 seconds. I went for maybe 40 seconds, and then you jumped right back in. So I'm like, oh, he's got more in him. And then for the beginning of part 2, you go on another rant.
Oh.
And then you just, for like 5 minutes, go, yeah, I don't know. And I'm like, oh, he threw.
Oh, he used it all up. He got nothing left.
He threw it all at
I'm
the
not
spirit
an
bomb and still
I'm
had
not an
14
angry
episodes to
person.
go.
But this dude was talking all this hot nonsense.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And I just exploded like 3 times. And then I just went. And it wasn't like fun. Genlock sucks. Oh my goodness. This was like, dude, you're doing stuff that legitimately pisses me off.
He was so mad.
Did y'all see that updated Sonic?
Yes.
I was gonna
No.
get to that after this.
Okay.
We stand with movies.
all right. Yes, he looks so much better.
Look good.
Oh, what
It
happened,
looks
EA?
big good.
You were the one
no,
talking about.
no. I said it looked fine. Now
Uh-huh.
I'm saying it looks good.
Bruh,
I never said that looked good.
bruh,
I was on the fine train.
that train was a crashing because he wasn't fine.
Yeah.
He wasn't okay.
We still doing this.
He wasn't a 5.56.
We still doing.
He was
this.
a 2.
That is
That looks so much
very
better.
correct.
Yeah,
It was so much better.
I said there was always room for improvement.
You're
That I always said.
There was
that.
only room for improvement. That was a lead titanium inlaid fucking ground you had to dig to get worse.
It wasn't gonna be worse, kid.
Google was saying how their technology is going to be so advanced that they're going to have something called negative latency, which doesn't fucking exist.
Mm-hmm.
Latency, by its very definition, is delay. You can't go negative with delay. It's no longer latency at that point. And at that point, too, what they're saying is the game is going to play itself. So, BG, if you for some reason decided to get Stadia and got Mortal Kombat for it and wanted to be the best online at Google Stadia Mortal Kombat, your inputs will be predicted. How does that make you feel?
It ain't gonna happen. So who cares?
Oh no, I
That's like
think that technology could feasibly happen. I just think it's stupid.
I don't think it could because
Like
I feel
think
like to be-
it's not going to be
What?
stupid accurate, but like based upon how you're playing the game, trends of like how you play certain things, and like it gathering information, I can totally see an algorithm guessing what you're going to press, and like I would assume there's probably like contingencies where it do like 1 or 2 inputs or 1 and 2 commands. Say if you're like pressing a bunch of buttons and then stopped, it would do like 3 more things and then stop when it realized, oh, you're not sending shit and like you're not inputting stuff anymore.
yeah, no, that's not.
I just
gonna
don't
work
think
for
it's-
fighting games.
Yeah,
That's not
or
gonna,
shooters.
If you're playing a shooter and you get shot to the side, are you gonna run? Are you gonna turn around and try to shoot back? Are you gonna jump? Are you gonna duck? We don't know. So whatever. Just
I mean-
this is what we think based on your data.
Yeah, I mean technically too, that kind of technology has existed in shooters for decades. They're called aimbots, and it's true.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I want to talk about it so bad.
I'm so glad y'all suffered with me. A little later than I'd like, but you guys experienced
So
it.
again, it's like for me, suffering is a strong term. There is just utter fucking confusion is where I'm at right now.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, can we get like a brief overview then?
No!
No.
Okay.
No, we need
Okay.
to save it. We need to save it.
Okay.
I'm just leaving it at that. Utter fucking confusion.
Can I say one thing about this? And I don't know if BG knows about this or not.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff episode. I forgot what number I wrote down. 232. Sorry, both me and at least DA, I'm sure BG's watching it too. We are also kind of watching Smash Ultimate Summit while we're doing this podcast, because this shit's crazy. This tournament is fucking nuts, and I'm loving it. I would almost recommend you just stop watching this podcast and go watch it. But the show must go on. So yes, welcome back, everybody. And Triton, I'm sorry. Ralph is not here.
Statistically, it's DA. That was a long time ago. This has not been but a streak of here's and on times.
So, before we get into anything, Triton has been working hard, trying to get all these... Too hard. Yes, true. To get all these stats. So, I actually have pictures to show. I grabbed all the stuff that he had done for our thing. Also, Sabsidon, thank you for the follow. We got a follow. We are at 39. I think we're at 39. I think we're 11 away, fellas. Getting close.
Oh, it's happening by
So,
end of the year.
This is the raw data of the attendance and absences. So for absences, we got BG with leading the pack with 34.
What was I doing? Like, honestly.
I don't know. Like there were a lot of times where you just like, especially early on, were just like, I have plans today. Like there was a lot of that very early on.
Was it? Were we doing it Mondays or Wednesdays?
Something along those lines.
There was also a lot of I gotta work, and there was also a couple I'm just going to the movies.
There was that too.
Yeah, there were a couple movies. I know that one. Work. Oh yeah, that's because we moved days. Okay, I know about work. You know what? My absences make sense. I'm good with them.
All right. DA has 8. I have 1. What podcast happened without me? That's what I'm curious about. That one.
I know there was 100% a YouTube Editor's Perspective podcast where DA and I talked about WrestleMania.
Sure, but this is purely the Podcast of Stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, no, we did do one. Yep, it was me, DA, and Ralph. We did do one.
Okay.
I 100% remember
I do
it.
not remember that.
Yeah.
I do.
And then Ralph
I started it because I was hosting it, and Ralph jumped right in, and I always remember that.
And Ralph with 30, maybe 31. He might be catching up to you, BG.
He is catching up. He should surpass me.
Yeah, with this new schedule and us trying to figure out a new day, we're gonna.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
There's gonna be some shakiness with absences and lates. And with lates, we have BG at 15, DA at 38, me with 0, but that is a false number. And Ralph at 28 because I am never late to the podcast because I am usually on starting the podcast. And if I am absent, usually the podcast just doesn't happen.
I remember one specific time that you were late, and it was because you were on a date.
That was YouTube Editor's Perspective podcast. Though.
Yes, that was a while. Yeah.
That was like episode 32 of that one.
Hey, whatever. No, because that was the one where he was just like, "Yo, me and the girl was drag racing home, kinda."
Oh no, that was a later one.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah,
and that definitely was not in YouTube Editor's Perspective.
Because I remember that one was he looked out the window and went, "Oh, lost track of time."
Yep. Hey, I looked out the window. It was like getting dark, and then I finally looked at my phone. And I was just like, well, I know the first 15 minutes that's going to be on this episode.
Because I remember we were making so much fun about Ralph for it at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mike did exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. And then also, we have
Jesus, look at that uptick.
data.
Look at that uptick of late.
Like
It's
I
pre-
said, I was working quite a lot, and it was
Yes.
just like I'll get here when I get here. There was no, hey, let's accommodate DA. We switching all sorts of days, cartwheeling from it. It was just like, you just hop in when you hop in, DA.
I don't know if it was just like the fact that with Ralph's schedules too, it was like that was the only day that like could potentially work for all of us because of all the different schedules. I think that feels like that's what we did, but might not be. I could just be trying to save face. But yeah, so this data is going to be heavily skewed all over the place. Also because like now I just need to help get, I guess, BG set up or something. I have all of like our assets and stuff in like our little group shared folder now, so theoretically the podcast can run without me.
It always could have.
Yeah, I just never uploaded the stuff, but now it is, so I could have absences or lates coming here shortly.
And I'll just pick up the ball and knock it out of the park.
Yep. Yeah, we shall see.
Hopefully.
But yeah,
Oh, by the way, V-Man and I had a very successful stream yesterday.
I saw
I
that.
was surprised. Like, legit surprised.
How many people showed up?
Unique viewers was 22.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Dude.
Very nice.
People want to see us play fighting games.
And I mean, Smash got quite a bit of people too. More so than any of my No More Heroes ones, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, your No More Heroes is like 1 or 2.
Oh yeah,
And it'd be fun, but boy,
it's fine. Well, the big thing too is just like anytime you guys stream, you have the buddy to stream with.
oh yeah.
That is one thing, and it's just like I do have chat and I can bounce off chat every once in a while, but like it kind of like goes back into the solo let's play thing that I tried for a bit, and boy, it sucks.
If you die, you die. Like I said, DA is insane, so he can set up and deliver a joke on his own.
Yeah, and that's
I need somebody to set it up, and I'll bounce back and forth all day. But I am not a man in my mind that just goes, "Here's the joke, let me work through it."
I'm the same way. Like I'm the very much the and of a improv yes and. I love bouncing off of people. I have a hard time doing the setup. But yeah, definitely gonna do more Smash streams.
Definitely
sure.
gonna do more Monopoly.
Yes, Tabletop Simulator Monopoly. Fuck that game. Fuck that specific Monopoly game. I was rewatching some clips and just again the stupid glitching. I'm just like, what is wrong with this game? This is dumb.
That jank.
Yeah. So yeah,
Dude's just
tabletop.
going bankrupt because they can't hit anything.
Yeah, Tabletop Simulator for sure. That's
that
the
was
beautiful
a
thing.
great
You like,
stream.
I can constantly in Tabletop Simulator just save, and if we do have connection errors, which happen in Tabletop Simulator, hey, I just load. There's no, hey, if you don't do something in the next 5 seconds, we're just going to nuke the game.
Hey, you got 12 seconds. You better hit something. I'm hitting so many things. You're not hitting nothing. Trey, you already know what it is. Of course I'm going to win again.
Is Fortune Street on the Switch or the Wii U? What is that on? I've seen that before. And yeah, I've seen that where it's like Monopoly basically, and they just added Mario characters to it for whatever reason. Original Wii. Okay, we ain't playing that multiplayer.
Oh, no, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. It's probably possible, but no. Oh, God, sorry. Smash, distracting. So we have to think of some other multiplayer games to play now. When is the Mario Party collection come out?
I mean, doesn't Ralph need a Switch?
I mean, we can still play 3 of us. If need be. Or, Amber and Kelly have Switches.
There you go. I feel like 4 is the perfect number for a group. 4 to 6. Anything more or less starts going into very wild or not group dynamic territory.
And October 29th. Yeah, we got that. I mean, there is also the current Mario Party, which has added multiplayer. We could also
Dude, it's
do that.
so fun.
That's a really good game.
Yes, it is.
If y'all do not understand how competitive DA and myself are. Like, y'all just do not understand it.
Oh, yes. There is such a treasured memory that I have of Mario Party specifically and BG, where we were playing one of the shitty ones where it was just like you all traveled as a group. It was Mario Party 9, I want to say, on the Wii U. It sucked. You're still competing, but you're also moving at the same time. And I was getting demolished. Just utterly trashed.
Dude, Triton, again, I was running away with it.
Just everyone was beating me. It wasn't just BG. BG was solidly in the lead, and then everyone else was beating me. And then it had like a thing where like I either had a special dice or something where I could choose what what spot I wanted to land on. And I just noticed that the Bowser space was within that range, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Chaos. I go for it. I forget what the thing that happened was exactly, but I managed to get basically all the stars. And I ended up winning it like right before we got to the end. Oh boy.
It was literally like 2 turns before.
BG threw a chair. Stormed off, was pissed. Utterly pissed off.
Because everything I was doing. Shut up! Everything I was doing. Hey, of course, Mario Party is a little bit of luck with the dice rolls and stuff. But I'm winning games. I'm going to places I need to go. Everything I was doing was at least somewhat skill-based. And here comes this coin flip bastard going, yeah, just give me all of it, I guess. Just out the air, your victory, sir.
Mm-hmm. Only chance I had.
Disgusting.
The biggest of gambles in that game.
It wasn't a gamble.
It wasn't a gamble.
It was only nothing to lose. It's like somebody that's a billionaire spending $1,000 on lottery tickets. What a gamble. No.
Put it all on red.
Yeah, that's what you did. You're a billionaire and you put $10,000 on red. And my God, the gamble. The balls, the cojones. Don't big yourself up. You were a broke boy with your last $20 going, saying, whatever.
Let me just go to casino before I kill myself. Ain't got nothing to lose.
Oh, I won the $1 million one? Okay.
Oh, boy. You know what? This is about as good of a segue as I'm going to get for this. So, and it's going to be the end of this. This is your weekly reminder, Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, wear your fucking mask, get your vaccine, and I shouldn't have to say this next bit. Don't fucking inject yourself with livestock medicine.
Okay, first
Why
off,
not?
Sir, first off, Mike, you shouldn't have had to say any of that shit.
I shouldn't. But especially that bit. Like, at this point, the other bit's like, hey, he says it weekly now. So, like, like that's established fact. What?
I mean, you don't know what can work nowadays.
Okay, so you're going to go with it's like, I don't trust the government, so I'm going to go with the secret cure.
Yeah.
The
good one. That's the good one. This one's gonna work.
Based on who's
Strong
finding.
like horse.
And it's like, I've seen this all over the place, but it's so true. Just the fact that the people that are calling everyone else sheep literally are taking medicine you would give to a fucking sheep.
There's no irony lost there.
It's lost on them?
No, it's just...
It is...
Yes, Triton, absolutely. They are just injecting themselves and swallowing livestock dewormer pills and do?
Hey, government. You do what you can. If you're just like, hey, anti-government, I don't want none of that in my body. I'll take whatever else.
We don't know what the government's putting in our body. At least I know I'm not getting worms.
Yeah, that's one less thing you gotta worry about.
It's insanity.
I thought they couldn't get any worse than spending $1,200 on fake vaccine cards. Like, I thought that was the max.
No, I thought the worst was injecting bleach. People were doing that.
See, it was like the bleach rays is what you're supposed to absorb.
Just...
Can I say, when I read that, I was not surprised. I'm sad that I was not surprised.
Same here, but it's like you're just sad.
It's like a sitcom. It's like, come on, y'all gotta write better. Come on, this isn't anything.
Like you hear the laugh track is playing, but you're just sitting there stone faced, like, no.
This ain't it. Y'all ain't even trying.
Dude, this is a very serious issue. Why is there a laugh track?
Yeah. Like,
everybody in the theater's laughing. You're looking around like, this is a drama. This is a horror.
This is you guys like wanting to laugh during like movies that like Snyderverse movies and stuff when you're not supposed to laugh.
And the first time I saw anything about the dewormer thing, I saw a comic that was just like, haha, you sheep, and someone had a box of livestock dewormer just swallowing it while people were going into vaccine places. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Because he's calling it sheep, and okay, that's a good comic. And then like 3 days later, it's just like, oh, get your dewormer, swallow your horse gel. Like what?
You thought it was a joke, and you're like, oh no, people are actually doing this. This is real.
I thought it was parody, but it was just actuality.
Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, that's happening. So yeah, so we went through that. We went through that. Also, just in general, like, I mean, we kind of talked about it. Like, we kind of went hard with the streams this past week. By the time I got to Friday, I was just like, oh, cool. Because I think
that's why sometimes I think it was during the iSomnium stuff. I was doing like iSomnium Revisited, iSomnium, a live stream on List Exists, iSomnium, and then like I was gonna do the podcast. I was like, I gotta cancel one of these streams. I was down. I think I recorded something like 13 hours of content that week before even the podcast, and I was like, oh no, no more. Sorry.
V-Man talking shit. He said he was gonna
sorry. Who won the last match again, V? Who won the last match again, V? We all know that the last match is worth 15, so I'll... Stop playing Broke Cheetah! How about that?
So actually, I'm legitimately curious. DA, my play. Could you see improvement? I'm actually legitimately curious. When we played Smash.
I don't really know because, I haven't played your Ridley really a whole lot, and I haven't played your Pyramithra a whole lot, so I don't really know. Okay. Plus, with my being rusty, I wish I could be like, I could big you up, but I ain't a liar.
True.
It's hard to criticize if you yourself have no real indication of where you should be. For sure.
So obviously I've just been playing a lot recently, and I sent DA a clip that I just submitted to Beefy Smash Dudes. I have no idea if it'll get in, but it's kind of janky, so it's fun. Anytime you face a villager, there's jank. Or not villager, sorry,
Always.
Steve. Minecraft Steve. And I got a kill on him. So he was going off stage and placing blocks a lot in that set, or in that game that I played him. And he was trying to jump off, place a block to like do some kind of smash attack on me. And he places a block, right next to stage. Like, it's FD, and it's like the literal sliver of wall of the ledge next to the stage. He places a block right below it. I side B, right above the block. I actually get the landing into the drag, and then actually stage spike him with the drag, throwing him against it. I have never seen that animation in Elite Smash in my life. It has a unique animation when Ridley tosses somebody into a wall. I'm just like, oh shit.
That sounded like the nerdiest string of words I've ever heard.
Sure. But yeah,
I understood
I'll
18% of that.
I'll just throw that clip into gaming, into the Discord gaming, just because. Yeah, Steve Jank is hilarious. I love it. For or against you. But yeah, next week, I have no idea what your guys' plans are, but I kind of want to bum rush No More. I'm basically done with No More Heroes 1, and I want to bum rush No More Heroes 2 because I want to play 3 really fucking badly.
Oh yeah, no. No gaming stuff for us as far as I know. We are totally focused on viewer request month.
Okay.
And it's gonna kill us, so that's gonna be everything we do that month.
Sweet.
September's dead already.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, I will be just completely bum rushing the rest of No More Heroes. I was almost going to. I didn't like it. I completely missed that 3 was coming out so soon. I was gonna see,
That's why
but
I thought you were hurrying up for Friday because I was like, okay, he's gonna play 3.
Nope. I want to play them all because I forget a good chunk of the game and the story. So I want to refresh myself. More than likely, I was going to if it had a multiplayer co-op, I was going to actually see if either you or DA wanted to play Travis Strikes Back with me, but it's only local couch co-op. And
why Nintendo?
I mean that's
You know
Suda
why.
51. That's not Nintendo. That's Suda 51.
Okay.
But excuse me. More than likely, I will just probably watch the cutscenes of that game because they actually do kind of come into play in 3, I guess, a little bit.
The Kingdom Hearts approach.
Yep. So yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta go. I'm never getting a DS for this,
So yeah.
I got a DS for that.
dude. Is that like your most regrettable purchase ever?
Yes,
the gameplay
because if
itself
you
was
remember-
fun. Are you talking
Do you remember the
358 and a half days or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah, the gameplay itself was fun. The story sucks.
Was horrible.
But the
do you
gameplay
remember
itself was fun.
You remember the circumstances behind me getting a 3DS?
No.
We had just moved over to the new house, and the eBay account was still attached to the old one.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Sent it over there, went over there, that boy was gone. So that's just cash out.
Ooh.
It was like a day and a half later. It was like, it's supposed to be here. And then
Check
you look.
that boy's like, it's on Alcoy. Ran over there, gone.
You said
So-
2 days? 2 days
day
of
and
just
a
sitting,
half.
potentially sitting on a port? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Especially since that house, I think at the time was like dilapidated. So
It wasn't dilapidated. It was definitely, we left it and people saw that we were leaving, and there was no doubt about it that there was nobody there. And it's just like, hey, this is just a box. It don't matter what's in here. That's a positive. That's a plus.
yeah, that's a net plus.
Oh, snakes!
How could it have ever been a negative? Who would ship this? How did it get through customs? I don't know. So many questions. I'm just getting bit. But so essentially, he spent $300 to play 30 over 2 days.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's worse.
Oh,
That is so much worse.
Yeah. It hurt. It hurt. That's also a reason why I have so much animosity towards that guy. Not just because of the terrible storyline and me not liking Roxas, but I cashed out on that game in particular.
Cashed out, homie.
Wow. All right. So, anyone going to see Shang-Chi? Yeah?
No.
Yeah? No.
Dude, I have Dance Gavin Dance tickets. They were like, you have until I think it was like early August to get a refund. Cause there were new policies in place. And I was like, you know, maybe, and then it's like 2 weeks later, I'm just like, I don't want to go to anything.
Legit.
It's awful out here.
One of my favorite podcasts. They were set to have a show in 2020. Been pushed back. It's in October, and I'm like, dang, I got VIP and everything.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to that Dance Gap because the tickets right now are very low for Detroit, which means they're almost sold out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at, even if it's a smaller venue, and it's not, I'm looking at 200-300 people jam packed together. It's all general admission. There's no seats.
Oh yeah,
No,
that's a
I'm
mosh
good.
pit.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
There's a couple bands coming to St. Andrews Hall, which is about an 8 to 1,200 seat venue.
That is where Dance Gavin playing too.
That looks fun. A Day to Remember, Amberlin. There was like one other one where it's just like, man, that looks fun.
What? They're back?
They're back. They're muff and back.
I did not know this.
And I'm pissed about it because I love Amberlin.
Yo,
I can't go see y'all.
I need to talk to my buddy Ian. That was one of his favorite bands. He was heartbroken when they broke up.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were back. I got an email just like, "Hey yo, Amberlin tickets on sale." I'm like, excuse me, 2019? What?
That Soul Eater video I made to that song is still one of my favorites to this day. That song.
Know. That was my song that I was using for Spider-Man, and then you took it.
I didn't know.
No, that's parallel thinking. They took my song.
Oh my goodness.
I'm never letting it go.
No.
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
That was with malice. Like
You're malice. Hey, my friends. Could you please think of a source for this? Well, I got your source right here.
Got two of them.
And I think it was a time when our power went out, so we came back to in 3-4 videos.
Dave Chappelle's playing the Fox as well. Can't go to that.
Nope.
Yeah, like if I do go see Shang-Chi, it's gonna be like on the literal last day when I know there's like gonna be a person in the theater. That's the only way.
Yeah, I would
I'm
go on
going
like
to see
a
it.
Wednesday, because Tuesday they have like half off matinees and $5 matinees. A lot of people are gonna go to that. A Wednesday, a Monday morning. Monday mornings are horrible for movies.
Midday Wednesday.
Yeah, something like that.
Honestly, I'd say like a late weekday. Like
No,
9-10.
no, because a lot of people get off work and it's like the last thing they do before they put kids to the bed, or the last thing they do for the day.
Not here. I went and saw Black Widow in theaters, and it was like, I went to go to like Walmart for something, and just the theater was there, and I'm like, you know what? When's Black Widow play? And I'm like, it starts in like 45 minutes. I'll go see it. And there's 2 other people in the theater.
When was it though?
It was late into its cycle, and that's what I would do for
Okay,
Shang-Chi.
wait, okay.
Triton, what I meant by he took it was he used it before I could. I was making a full video with that song Spider-Man. He used it. He didn't know I was going to use it. And then once he used it, my motivation died.
Yeah, me and DA were very crazy in our AMV days. If we saw other people using a song we were already doing or really wanted to do, we would just go, I don't want to use it anymore.
You
we
weren't
were
the
very
only
into just like finding new bands and new music and songs that were underutilized or underappreciated or whatever, and then using that for an AMV.
I don't think that's a rare thing though in the AMV community. Like that's something like, especially I would say especially with like con editing. It's like you see a great video like the safety dance video. There can be no other safety dance video in the world besides that safety dance video. You can't.
But I think it's a little
Nothing will
different for
ever
something
match
like-
up to it.
No, but I think it's a little different for something like the action editing we were doing back in the day.
Yeah, but
It's more-
I kind of felt that same way though too at times. Like if someone used a song where it's like, nope, can't do it. Here
Especially
and
if it
there.
was somebody super popular. Yeah, it was just like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hear very good things about Candyman, but again, I can't go to the movies right now. Like even if, and I'm sorry to say this, V, I know we waited a long time. You know what? Maybe if we rent out the theater, I'll do it. But I can't go see James Bond with a bunch of people, dude. I don't mean a bunch of people like people we know. I mean a bunch of people just like randos off the street seeing James Bond with us. Like it's awful out here right now.
Yeah. I mean, like I meant I mentioned it during Monopoly. I think it was Monopoly. My dad lives in Florida. He's safe. He's vaccinated. He wore masks. Him and my stepmom would go out on occasion, but like they were still safe. They kept their distance. They caught COVID. They're fine. Both of them are fine. But yeah, like Delta's no fucking joke at all.
None. Eats through that crap.
That boy is out here.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
But what I heard about Shang-Chi was I've heard it has very Jackie Chan like fights, and I was like, ooh, that's right up my alley. I'd enjoy seeing that. But
fight choreography is something I have seen attached to that movie a lot. in the positive. So yeah,
I think for for a new release, you're looking at about 250 maybe. If there's 5 people going, that's easy money for us. I mean, even if it's just the 2 of us, that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it to do that because these people don't care, and it's getting less and less care. Like even if we were to go to like hey, we got to go back to just gloving up, sanitizer everywhere, mask everybody. People be like, nah, that's over. There's still people out here like
already like, nah, that's over.
A professor just quit, like a 96-year-old professor just quit because one of the students was like, masks make it hard for me to breathe, so I'm not gonna wear it in class.
It's like, well, that's not your decision. That's not.
And dude, they were like, I'm 96. I survived cancer. If I get COVID, I'm not going to survive it. It makes me hard to breathe. Okay, I quit. They were like, if you don't put it on, I'm going to quit. I'm not going to put it on. Okay, I quit. And now then she started laughing, going, that's a blessing in disguise. Ooh, the students hate her right now.
Yeah.
Because they moved from like a 11 a.m. class to an 8 a.m. class.
That's
really
boy,
shitty. They are
extremely shitty.
Oh boy, she is getting the books knocked out.
Deservedly.
Absolutely.
Deservedly. Speaking of movies, did we all watch the Spider-Man trailer?
Yes,
I did not.
Going dark.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch it anyway. If y'all want to talk about active stuff,
I'm not going in the theaters to watch it though.
True that. Hopefully they do some sort of
release
or
it's I will go late in cycles if I can. Like a lot of times too, when you're like buying tickets online, if you're buying especially last minute, you can see what seats are taken. Like that's how I'm going to go to movies. Is I'm gonna go look and be like, hey, is this an echo chamber? Sweet, I'll go.
That's a pretty good idea. MJR has the assigned seats.
But like you get above like to me like 5 to 10 people, at that point I'm like, nah. But like if it's like anywhere under that, I'm like, I can space myself out enough. And then at that point too, like I won't care about a shitty angle. Like,
I mean, even at 5 people, if you've got 2 couples and you, that's still enough space. Even 7 people, like if it's 3 people that come in, 2 people that come in, 1 that comes in, and 1 that comes in, that's still enough space for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think once you start getting into the double digits is when it starts getting harrowing.
Less than 10 is the number.
Mm-hmm.
Because you usually got like 6 or 7 rows, maybe around 8, 9.
Bigger releases.
Yeah. You can definitely swing that even with a 6 row, 6 feet apart. Oh yeah, that's very easy. You can probably do 9, 10 feet apart easily. 6, 7 seats down each, a row back. Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, all I'll say about Spidey is the hype is real. I think it is now currently the highest viewed trailer ever or something.
And that's why I don't think they're gonna bring it to any type of streaming thing, because Sony does not want to lose out on potentially their biggest movie release in history.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Can understand that.
But like, who's going?
People are going.
People are going, but not at the quantity they want.
Yeah,
especially if we get later in the year and it's just like we're back to like August of last year in December of this year, where it's like we can stop. No, shut it down.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, even in the trailer, there's some mysteries, like some intentional things that they left shadowed and vague. It was a good trailer, like in multiple aspects.
Yep.
But yeah, me and everyone else on the planet is excited.
What's the date?
December something, like December 7th.
Yeah, like closest to
Ah,
Christmas.
we'll be 100% by then. That's fine.
Yep.
We'll be all opened up.
Mm-hmm.
We're all open up now, and it's killing us.
All right. Keeping on the cinematic train, the Bebop live action pics that got released. I'm liking the look. I know there's some people that were like not jiving with Faye, like they.
Oh, she slammed them bastards too.
Yeah.
Wasn't having any of it.
Actually, like the one person that I actually saw on my Twitter feed complaining the most was a lady. Where it's just like the whole thing with Faye was like she embraced her sexuality, and then like the fact that and like that's kind of a big thing with her character too in the series, and that they kind of covered her up basically. I was trying to think of another way to put it.
You
It's
can
exactly what they
embrace
did.
your sexuality without having an outfit like that.
I like this is just something that I saw. I think everyone looks great. But it was interesting seeing like usually it's, you know, the dudes are just like, what did you do with my sexy character? It's just like this is a chick who's just like I want her to represent sexy ladies. It was an interesting perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everyone looks good. I love that they had one picture with Ein. No Edward though. That might be like a later reveal or something.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Or if they're doing like the first 13 episodes,
True.
condensed into like 6 episodes, I can see something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, first looks looking good. Set pieces look good. All the costuming looks good. Like I feel like any casting concerns, say this with the like heaviest of air quotes, that people may have had, I feel like these pictures kind of alleviate it. I kind of felt the same way with The Witcher, where it's just like people were like Henry Cavill. I was about to say Henry Geralt. Is it Cavill as Geralt? That seems weird. But then they had the first costume test. I'm like, oh, okay, we're good. I can see it.
I mean, I understand that people are still apprehensive about their video game and comic movies and stuff like that, especially manga and stuff. But you also gotta have just a smidge of faith, because we have had very good adaptation, and
especially
I will
recently.
say it to this day, in Battle Angel Alita is a good movie. Watch it, people.
Correct. But yeah, very recently too. Like we've had a lot of good gaming and anime adaptations.
Yeah.
So
Which
we
Mortal
are on.
Kombat was better, but it was perfectly fine.
Yep. We are on a good trend. Where do you
I
think that
they
trend
learned
shifted?
heavily from what was it, Evangelion last year or whatever, or the year before, with ScarJo?
Oh no, that's a Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. Yeah,
Okay, I was trying to think of like when that trend shifted. The other movie that I thought of was Assassin's Creed. Was that right around the same time? I don't remember.
No, Assassin's Creed was like 2015, 16,
That was
dude.
an old one.
Oh man.
Sonic is a good moment where they switched.
Sure, I was trying to think of like the last like bad example, but I think Ghost in the Shell is that example.
Oh yeah, I can't think of anything as bad. I think even the Netflix Death Note was before that.
Which was fine. Which was fine.
Yeah, the first RE movie gets a lot of flack because all RE movies bad, but the first one was really good. The second one was pretty good, and then they just like vary in quality. The first half of Silent Hill was good. I would say all of Silent Hill as a whole was good. It definitely drags down in the second half, but that was a movie that should have gotten more. They really did up with 3D though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sonic was very good.
Sonic was a fine movie. That's I don't know about that. it's good
was
at
good.
minimum.
I think they did a little too much of the time stuff.
Sure. There was a lot of oh god. When you have
Appealing
products,
to Fortniters.
well, no, when you had products and stuff, product placement. Thank
Product placement.
you. Yeah, they had a lot of product placement. But at the end of the day, like I don't necessarily mind product placement, especially if it's well placed. Like the Olive Garden one was ham-fisted, but everything else was fine. But like the like biggest example that I can remember of like me like really noticing product placement, but just like it was in context so it made sense, but was the Amazing Spider-Man movies, to bring it back to Spider-Man, was because in the first movie they had a partnership with no, it was Microsoft's. What's Microsoft? Bing. They had a partnership with Bing.
Mhm.
And so like anytime Peter Parker was researching stuff online, it was on Bing. And then the second movie, Google partnered with them. So it was just like, he switched to Google. The superior search
What an
engine.
upgrade.
I always
What an
found that
upgrade.
super funny.
I only use Bing. Sorry, guys. Yeah, okay, Spidey. I saw Tomb Raider. It was about as 6 out of 10 an action movie you could possibly
They're
want.
making a sequel, right?
I don't know if they're making a sequel. I would go see a sequel. She needs to be funnier, and I don't mean that like she wasn't funny. I mean they need to write more jovialness for her.
Okay.
Because Lara Croft is
In that
she's a
first
bit
game, though,
jovial.
which is what that movie was based off of, she kind of wasn't.
yeah no. It was based heavily off of the reboot game.
Yeah.
But they still had a little bit of jovialness in there for her. Just make her more so.
Yeah.
Because she's just like a stoic action hero.
Gotcha.
I'm not interested in that.
All right, and then we have some gaming news, including a bunch of announcements that I actually just completely missed. I did not know Gamescom was this week, so we will go over some of the announcements. One, Blizzard, Activision, just the train wreck that keeps on chugging. It gets back on that track. It's like I can do better. But this one isn't so much a train wreck thing. Blizzard has officially announced that they are going to be renaming McCree in Overwatch officially.
Yeah, got to.
Yes.
Well, choice points.
Which it's funny because like I've seen some suggestions. One of them, which like on paper I feel like is kind of good, but then like in practice for two reasons. One that I saw was renaming him to Mercer after his voice actor Matthew Mercer, and one just from a purely gameplay perspective, they have a character named Mercy already, so that'd be kind of confusing. Yeah. But B, even though Matthew Mercer is like one of the literal nicest people on the planet, you got in this trouble because you named them after a real person. So let's not roll that dice, which is a heavy pun for Mercer. Don't roll that dice a second time.
We're gonna name him Mignana. Ooh.
Vic,
Maybe not.
no. Uh-oh. Oh boy. So yeah, McFree. So yeah, that happened. Other little bit of news, Niantic, the makers of Pokemon Go, have finally relented. They are re-establishing the COVID range extension that they added at the beginning of the pandemic. I didn't read too many specifics into it, but I don't know if this is a permanent thing, but they, at the very least, the fans outcried and they listened. So good.
It's weird that they would just take it back after all this time. If it's been like a year of just straight up, hey, this is 80 meters or whatever it was, and it's just like, all right, everything's back fine, normal. So we're taking it back. That's stupid for them to do after all this time.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, you want your game played a certain way, but at that point, like, the game is in the player's hands, so you kind of have to let that be, you know?
Make it as convenient as possible for people, because you know, more people coming in, more people spending money, ads, whatever you got to do, you get your money. You lose out on a couple of feet of freaking space that they could be walking or whatever they have to do. I don't understand the Pokemon thing. I'm just like, this is a stupid business practice.
The big thing, like, so where the range really comes in, it's not so much about like getting Pokemon, because they just kind of spawn whenever you want or wherever. It's the gyms and the Pokestops. Some people, like, especially people like with handicap issues, or it's like people that have accessibility issues, would live just out of the range of the gyms or the Pokestops. And then with the extended range, they were able to, fight in gyms, get Pokestops where you get like Pokeballs and other items and what have you. And like we're able to do all that stuff. And then they reduce the range, and then it's just like it's done. You can't do it anymore. You can't play the game anymore, basically. Because I think it's more, the game at this point is less about collecting the Pokemon than leveling them up and, doing that part of it. For, consistent players. So yeah, and the fact that they took that away was kind of a dick move. All right. Now we have Gamescom, which is, I believe, in the UK. I want to say there's a Germany. It's in Europe.
Something like that.
Somewhere. Basically,
I am very bad at geography. I do not care about your other places, people.
True.
You need to learn some kind of landmass, an island, a continent, something.
You could give me a map right now and go, where is Asia? And I couldn't tell you.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
That's really bad.
Dude,
You literally just said, "Hey, the biggest continent on the fucking planet. Don't know where it is."
couldn't even begin to tell you, sir.
Oh my god.
That's
terrible.
That's healthy.
If Michigan wasn't so distinct, couldn't tell you where North America was.
And Asia isn't?
Not to me.
That
Michigan, I see that glove, I go, okay, that's North America.
Got it.
Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. All right.
Dude, you know how people clown on DSP for that bully thing where he was putting I would have gotten 0%.
You just sit there laughing like, yeah, that's real funny that you don't know where anything is.
I can relate, right, guys? Right? Oh.
Yeah, this is a funny thing, everyone. Looking around.
Learn about Canada. You mean North America?
Better America?
At this point. So, I just have a list from IGN. Don't know how accurate it is. These lists usually aren't super accurate. So if there's anything missing or whatever, just fill in, because I didn't watch this. There was a trailer for Halo Infinite Multiplayer. It has a release date of December 8th, which it's only the single-player campaign and multiplayer. Co-op and Forge will be coming at a later date. But we talked about this, I think it was last week. I am A-okay with this.
Yep.
And that, there was a first preview and details of Elden Ring. Anything exciting there?
I don't care about Elden Ring.
Cool.
Stop blowing it.
Marvel's Midnight Suns.
The next From Software game.
Next Dark Souls.
Anime Dark Souls?
No, you're thinking of Code Vein, and that game came out like 4 years ago.
Yep.
Ooh, I might have to check that out. I always thought that looked interesting.
Yep.
What are people saying about that? It good?
They liked it.
Okay, good.
So yeah, I guess first 15 minutes of gameplay were revealed. I'll have to watch that. A Marvel XCOM game, Marvel's Midnight Suns, officially
Dude,
announced.
give me all of that.
Yeah,
I was so scared because the initial reports were like, ain't nobody popular in this. And then they went, oh no, here's Wolverine, here's Blade. Let's get it, y'all. We doing deep pools. We doing fan favorites. Suck it up, pigs. And I will.
What kind of game is it?
Turn-based strategy.
So
like
Mario Rabbids.
If it's like XCOM, you'll be hugged up against walls while things try to shoot you, and you got different abilities and stuff to try to.
Have you ever
attack
seen
your people.
gameplay
And
of
if your
Mario
person
Rabbids?
dies, they're just gone.
Okay. Brutal Legends.
Yes, something like that.
This trailer I did see the Saints Row reboot arriving February 2022. A lot of hate.
Crying.
Yeah, a lot of hate.
Like,
it's
a
so-
woman? Okay, shut up.
Well, the thing that I was seeing where it's just like why is it so like campy and what have you, and just like, have you not seen the last like 2 Saints Row games?
Yeah, they're lying.
Like,
That's not what they're
sure,
mad
the
about.
first game when it came out was legitimately a GTA clone. Sure, whatever.
The second one was like a slightly more campy. It was more analogous to like San Andreas than a
Yeah.
regular GTA.
And then they just went, okay, ham this game the fuck up, and it made it its own thing. So yeah, like, if they want to remake the original game in that light, or this is even like a prequel, right? It's supposed to be like how
No,
the
it's
Saints
a
formed.
reboot.
Is it a
Hard
reboot?
reboot.
Okay, okay.
Hard. No, they said the other people might appear as like cameos or something. But as far as like they were the Saints, no. They will become the Saints, no.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, it's a cinematic trailer, so I can't tell too much, but like, sure.
People crying because woman.
Let's see here. Oh, they actually did show off gameplay, I guess. I did not see that.
Oh yeah, they showed it off a couple days later.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It looks great. I didn't like the dodge mechanic. It looks very heavy, like Gears of War or something. I wasn't a fan of that.
Okay. I'm not actually like that then. Fan of Gears. We got release window. Or no, it actually has a release date. Horizon Forbidden West has a release date of February 2022. That got delayed
Dude.
from this fall, right?
Yeah, dude. Early 2022 is disgusting.
It's pretty jam-packed.
There's too many releases, like too many.
Like, we're gonna have like all this crap in February, and then watch, like, at least for me, Nintendo's gonna be like, hey, Breath of the Wild 2, March again. I'm gonna be like, fuck.
Dude, I swear everything's coming out in February and March next year.
Mm-hmm. Final extended look at the new Call of Duty. This was I was gonna mention. I think this popped up last week too, but I was gonna say, you put the you called this BG where there's like they need to release a Call of Duty trailer to be like, hey, look over here. Don't look this way. It's just another Call of Duty. Let's be real here.
You've seen one, you've seen
people
them all.
mad because woman.
Oh, Laura Bailey.
Yep.
Wait,
People
what did
mad
Laura Bailey
'cause
do
woman.
with the new Call of Duty? What?
She's the protagonist of the new Call of Duty.
Oh.
Or a protagonist. So yeah, that Deathloop got a final preview. I mean, at this point, like, I don't need to see any more of this game. I'm getting this game. This game looks fun.
Yeah, Deathloop looks amazing.
Um,
Is it on PS4?
PlayStation 5 and PC exclusive.
I might need to let DA borrow the PS5 for that one.
There you go.
Or we might stream it.
There you go.
Anti-content.
There you go.
He's disgusting, y'all. I try my best.
Um,
We're not doing any more Anime Sans wins this year.
Oh?
this year.
This year, I'll tell you this right now. When he does the season 2 of Demon Slayer, he'll probably do the first half sometime this year. If in the first week we haven't done it, don't expect it this year. Period.
Gotcha.
That-
Sick of it.
That man is a blight.
I can't take it. I cannot take it.
King Kelto, we broke them.
Which is a very hard thing to do, so, kudos to everybody.
No, there's no kudos.
We've been trying
no,
for like
we'll
almost
go back
15
to
years
him
at this
someday.
point.
Yeah, no, this
We'll
is
go back to
kudos.
him
This is a
someday.
kudos moment. I'm proud of him.
No, none this year.
I'm proud of all of them.
Yeah, I've tried, and that's the point. They ain't throwing out the possibility. Ever.
No, you'll get more Anime Sans wins eventually when we've gotten enough time away from them. That's you, Gavin.
I don't see how you could return.
Out. Like we did 2-3 streams in a row of it, and I didn't see your name. And then, dog, I just need to. I'm scratching.
All right, next few announcements. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga gets a new gameplay trailer and spring 2020 release window. I mean, it's a Lego game.
But they got voices.
Oh yeah, that's true. They tended to not have voices.
We're not doing part 6.
Oh,
Death Stranding director's cut announced will be released September 24th. I might actually play it.
Yeah, I'll probably finish the game. I dropped it after like 2 hours.
What's new?
New items, features, missions. You get a jetpack and a motorcycle that you can like. There's like ramps placed around the world that you can do like sick tricks on.
There's also like a walker buddy that helps steady you, so you're not just everything isn't just toppling over everything other step.
All right, next up, some Forza Horizon 5. There's a showcase for it. Events lab mode. Okay, just like a creative mode, I guess that's in it. New trailer for Metroid Dread. Everything I see about this game, just give me more, please.
It turns out into a point where I just stopped watching trailers. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen 1 or 2, it's just like
I
know
don't
what
seek.
got.
I don't seek them out, but like if they come through my Twitter feed, I'm like, I'm not gonna. It's there.
No, I'll just straight go. Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I cannot get over how good that suit looks.
It looks so awesome.
It looks so sleek. I love it. Give me that in Smash. I happily fight against it.
They keep showing more like stuff too in the game. Like there's some new interesting power-ups, new interesting mechanics, some returning stuff. Like I'm like that's the thing. Once I get done with No More Heroes 3, and hopefully by that point I have my new Capture DS. If not, then I will just probably skip Metroid 2 for the time being. I will continue my little trek through the Metroids until this game comes out, and then this will be a game where it's just like if I for some reason don't have the Metroids finished, yeah, I'm dropping that shit to play Dread when it comes out.
damn.
Metroid is my number 2. It's Zelda, and then Metroid's number 2. I fucking love Metroid. Giants Uprising cinematic trailer. I've not seen this
I don't
game.
remember what that was.
I'll have to look at it.
Just opened up the stream and I'm looking at the stats.
Oh, have I not switched it yet?
No.
There's no need to.
It's fine.
Damn. All right. Well, then.
You see your nice little uptick there?
Yeah. I'm still not as absent as BG has been in the past. I'm still.
You're close.
I'm getting there, yeah. But
you are
I mean, I'm
4
a few
away.
weeks.
You were almost 3 away.
Yeah.
Dying Light 2 gets a new gameplay trailer.
It looked really good. The traversal looked fantastic. It looks a lot better with the parkour.
Okay. Jet to the Far Shore.
Stats are in my favor.
PS5, PS4, and PC.
Don't remember that one.
Okay, I have to look at that. I want to look at like all the new games. Cloud gaming, Xbox Cloud Gaming coming to the Series X and One in holiday 2021.
I'm just waiting on the one game I want to talk about.
April O'Neil playable in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
That's cool.
Complete with like all the screenshots that I've seen is just like booty of April.
Of course. She got the donk. We understand.
She is also a playable character along with Cat Dog in the new Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl.
That
Odd
game is going to be
choice.
flames.
Odd choice, but okay, that's fine. I like the deep cuts.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
they
think
fought for him because Nickelodeon, the original approved, they were like, it was going to be the most boring roster ever.
Really?
I saw the interview.
They have 2 more characters to announce, right?
Yeah, they still got more.
I think they have 6 more altogether.
It was 8, and then they revealed 2. That's right. So 6 more.
Yeah, people are crying because April. Oh, we fit train. Shut up.
I need to watch the game. I haven't watched the trailer with her in it yet.
She does like a jump kick, like a jump double kick. So we fit trainer. Okay, thanks.
Amazon's New World Open Beta announced from the
Dude, that thing is killing.
September 9th to the 12th, ahead of its 28th release date. I haven't seen really anything on it.
Yeah, same.
Ghost Runner Wave Mode Assist Mode and new DLC gets a release.
Nope.
That's a game. That's a game that I've seen on speedruns all the time, where it's just like you don't stop. It is just movement. Solstice, hack and slash adventure game featuring a human and her ghost sister. Ooh.
Wow, they are not talking about the 2 games that are.
I mean, well, there's still more. This looks interesting. I'll have to look at that. Blasphemous sequel coming in 2023.
I don't know. I
Small
don't even know what the prequel was.
Small Soldiers inspired shooter Hypercharge Unboxed to get a campaign mode. Okay. Severed Steel gets September release date. The Waylanders, a Celtic Myth inspired RPG, gets a November release date.
Trash.
Dream Cycle, Lara Croft creators' new game, features over 10,000 different levels. Jesus.
Too much.
Oh. And that's the end of my list. So what'd we miss?
Doke V. God. I'm going to show you the gameplay. I'm going to put it in the stream chat.
Terrible sounding name.
I don't care. I do not care. It looks tremendous.
I've seen snippets, and it does, like, it is immediately recognizable, for one.
Yes.
Stylistically wise.
Oh, wow.
Dude, give me every little bit of that in game. How's it not on the list?
I don't like the porcelain-looking doll kids, but...
They gotta make it cartoony so they can get beat up by giant robots.
And then what was the other game?
Dude.
That's pretty good.
There was also a arena team deathmatch like shooter where they use portal guns.
Oh, Splitgate.
Splitgate, yep.
It is. So that game has actually been around for a while, like a year or two at this point. It's been in alpha, or early access on Steam.
Yeah, they announced something new for it at Gamescom.
And it is literally Halo with portals. Is the best way to describe that game.
Yeah, that's exactly correct.
And the armor, from the armor, they literally put the battle rifle in the game. Like it is legitimately Halo with portals, but it's good. That's not saying it's a bad thing. It's just what it is. So yes, there's quite a few things that I need to watch that definitely missed. But yes, overall, actually pretty solid Gamescom. Just from looking at all the announcements. Usually it's kind of like there's only like 1 or 2 things, but it looks like there's quite a good amount of stuff here.
Dude,
right.
100% of the time, Gavin. I'm gonna traverse the world. Skateboarding, little umbrellas that you float on, rollerblades. Dude, give me that.
All right. Well, unless there's anything else we want to talk about, Ralph, if there's anything you were dying to say before.
No,
Gotcha.
I'm just very tired.
Gotcha.
Ed Asner passed away, which was very sad.
Yeah, the guy who voiced the main guy in Up.
Yes.
He's an older gentleman, but it's always sad.
Yeah. 91.
Oh, Martin Luther King in Fortnite, but nobody cares.
Oh, dude. The worst thing is, so they started removing disrespectful emotes, so people wouldn't just be doing stuff in front of
Remove them all.
But there's a cracking the whip emote.
Yes, there is.
They cannot remove because it's part of the Catwoman bundle for DC.
Yep.
So they can't touch any of that content to remove it without DC's permission.
So everybody's doing the whip cracking at the MLK videos.
That's
That's not
pretty bad.
racist or anything.
That's kind of the side effect of like, hey, let's put everything in this game. It's like, well, when you have everything.
I think what they were going for is they wanted like a bunch of players in this area at the same time, just walking together, and that would be the video.
No,
while all this stuff is playing
oh
around
my
them.
goodness!
I think that's what they wanted to happen, like some organized. Yo, let's do it. Let's show these people. And it would have been on TikTok and
but
YouTube.
You got Muff and Rick Sanchez doing the Gangnam style in front of Martin Luther King.
You know,
And they're like,
remember,
gosh, who could have foreseen this?
you know how I said about like 25 minutes ago, where I'm just like, you know, the developers want you to play the game a certain way, but once it's in the player's hands. So yeah, despite what you want, shit's not gonna go the way you think. All right, Mr. Factman, what we got?
51 facts about geography.
Oh yes, always help Triton with his time stamps if a
Time snips. Help with the time snips.
So he can get in. Look, you were late. You don't get to criticize nothing. Why would you pick geography? We never talked about that for a second.
Because it's funny.
I guess I'll pick. How many were the facts?
51.
51. Let's go. I was gonna pick whatever number Michigan was in the United States, but I have no idea
I
what
couldn't
it
tell you
is.
that either.
Yeah,
I'm feeling the 30s.
I think Ohio is. What? How many original states were there? Was it 12?
Something like that.
I don't
Gavin
remember.
says 37. Let's go 37.
Like Ohio was the first state added after the revolution. That's all I know.
There's an island called Just Enough Room where there's just enough room for a tree and a house.
Dude, okay, so who named the island? Because they just did not even want to try.
We've had 2 awesome fire facts in a row. This is great. Oh my god. I love it.
It's just outside of New York.
I want to go there so bad. I want to go there so fucking bad. That is amazing.
Just enough room.
New York.
Well, look at it.
I do.
Post
It's
that
literally
picture.
do.
Post the picture,
Yeah.
please. In chat
Oh, wow.
and in Discord. This needs to be seen and archived.
It's got a little Wikipedia page and everything.
Come on, link it already, you slow fucks. Let's go.
Look, we were doing it through his phone, and now I'm doing it through the website. Y'all could have looked it up yourselves. Y'all got computers.
This is your job.
Everybody has a job.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, let me see this.
Let me see that. Oh.
That looks pretty
Yes!
fly.
Oh
Legitimately,
my God.
that looks pretty fly. That's the
I'm-
ultimate. Leave me alone. That's the ultimate. None of that COVID.
This reminds me of a lot of random fucking shacks I've seen in both the Witcher and Assassin's Creed games. Just adventuring on the water with a small little speck of dust with a house on it. Like,
This is
what?
amazing.
Hey, where do you live? Just enough room?
What? You heard me.
Just
Come on,
enough room
baby,
for
why don't
what?
we going over to my house? Just hop in this boat real quick and
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, it's right over there.
yeah, you see that house in the middle of the
Dude.
water?
They're trapped. Unless they know how to drive a boat. We are
Oh.
having a morning after. Oh my god.
Freaking Amazon deliveries.
Oh, dude! What do they do?
This is the testing ground for drone deliveries. Like off rip, like you want this person to have a Prime account to be like, yo, real talk. We'll give you discounts. Can we test some stuff? Oh my god,
Man, that seems like a really fun
That is
Airbnb, especially.
That would 100%
Oh, yeah.
be the house I bought. I would buy that.
of
It is.
course, it's the hypest.
Oh my god. With that,
Before we got out of here,
all right.
I wanted to say all the games that are coming out early next year.
Oh Jesus. Okay, here we go.
Yep, there we go. We have Elden Rings,
Mhm.
Pokemon Legends,
Oh shit.
Rainbow Six Extraction, King of Fighters, Forbidden West, Destiny 2 DLC, Saints Row, Evil Dead the Game, Vampire the Masquerade, Marvel Sun Knights, WWE 2K22, Stalker 2. That's everything from January to April.
That's kind of nutso. And I mean, like, there's gonna be more.
Yeah.
There's gonna be more, especially like.
Oh yeah. We
Like
got
you figure,
Insomnium- Go ahead.
you figure sometime in that time frame, that's when co-op and Forge drop for Halo.
We got
you-
AI the Somnium Files. That's the blue people.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, oh yeah, we did see that little bit of gameplay.
Yeah.
For that.
We got AI the Somnium Files coming Q1 or Q2, so that's probably gonna be one. Yep. PGA. That's Q1, Q2. Ghostwire Tokyo, Q1, Q2. Oh yeah,
Nuts.
this is ugly, dude. Oh, new Read on Memories. I might play that on stream. New Room Factory. Oh yeah, that was punching people. I want to turn based. Ugh.
All right.
Yeah, it's about to be an ugly, ugly year. Early next year.
I mean, yeah.
Hopefully, that's the only reason it's ugly.
I mean, if the way shit keeps going politically is any indication, shit's gonna
Fingers
get wild.
Crossed. All right. With that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. Next week, TBD. We will figure it out. We will let you know.
Off Sunday.
What?
I'm off Sunday.
Would you stop?
No, keep going.
You keep making me lie.
I don't know. I'm getting it weekly right now. This is the best I can do.
All right.
Like, originally I was going to have this weekend off, and somebody fucked the schedule apparently when the boss was on vacation 4 weeks ago. So I had to work yesterday, and I'm off today, and I work tomorrow, then I'm off Tuesday. And then next week I'm off Saturday and Sunday, I believe. No, I'm off Sunday, or I'm working Sunday, and I'm off the following weekend. I don't
Boy, this
know
boy
yet.
don't know what's going on.
Boy,
Yeah.
it's all confusing because not the boss made the schedule because he was on vacation. And now everyone's just like, so we don't kind of know what we're going to do with you for the next 2 weekends, Ralph. Usually you'd be off. So we're sorry. We don't know.
Oh, you know what, Triton? Episode 231 might be privated by mistake.
It's
'Cause-
export. I just exported it, but like because I had multiple Twitch windows open, like as I was exporting it the first time, it just auto signed me out because I was like signed in as my other account in the other window. So it's like, oh, there's 2 different accounts, kick you out. And so I didn't know if I had actually gone through with that export, which I set to public. Apparently that one did not go through, but I did export it private, so I will be marking it as public as soon as we're off.
Yeah, because we exported all of our gaming stuff recently, so that's all privated over on the archive channel or whatever that channel is called.
Alrighty, so
Too
with
much
that,
content.
Not enough content. And we're ending on 9 viewers? Yo,
Dude,
what's up?
It's too much content. We've streamed almost every day this week.
I think
Yeah,
Monday
we're
was
on
the
it.
only day.
Y'all are on it. I'd be right there with you once I upgrade my fucking computer.
I was gonna say yesterday, but no, you streamed yesterday. You streamed.
Yes.
You streamed MK, or sorry, Injustice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monday was the only day. So yeah, and this week I am going to be streaming every damn day just to blitz through the No More Heroes series.
Y'all will get nothing from DA and myself. Nothing but Revisited.
I mean, Revisited is solid content.
Nah, y'all slop it up, piggies.
And I mean, hey, if
Damn.
you got any of you guys want to join me, just like I am in call. So if ever you guys want to join me,
Oh, yeah.
go ahead.
I popped in before. I popped
Yes, you
in
did.
last night.
Yes, you did. So yeah, with that, next Sunday podcast. With that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week.
Yeah, later.